Hey guys, you guys like my new C8? Just kidding, it is not my C8. It's actually a rental car. Um, my C6 is in the garage right now. Not the garage, the dealership garage. That's getting worked on. It has a bad fuel pump. They've had my car for a long time. It's been having a lot of issues, but they went ahead and gave me this rental, kind of just as they appreciate my patience kind of thing. And I do appreciate the rental, but that's a whole nother story. So in the meantime, I have this car. I figured why not do a review over it, because I did review my C6. So this will give you a new look at like the newer style Corvette. Engine is no longer in the front, it is in the back. So it's a completely redesigned, and this is a 70th anniversary special edition. I think they only made like 800 of them. So this one's pretty unique in its own little way. So you can see back there has the 70th. So it's really awesome. So it's got these nice black forged wheels. You can see the huge massive brakes they have on this car for stopping power, and you can feel it. This is a Z51 package. Absolutely amazing. Big brakes. This car moves different than my C6 for sure. It just rides completely different. I didn't think there'd be such a big difference in a car like this car is. So yeah, this is pretty much the outside. It's got the red on black going on. But yeah, we'll go ahead and go inside right now and give you guys a look at some of the features inside. So one of the features I love just right when you get in the car is this little display right here. It's so awesome, kind of showing you the C8 and how it has a mid-engine in the back. This thing is pretty awesome. I will say this, I do not like this blue interior. Not because the interior is bad quality. This stuff is amazing. It's just the blue, like it's red and black, and then it has all this black interior. It's just kind of weird. But the seats are really nice. As you can see, it's got a Corvette symbol on it. I really like this car a lot, man, especially all the tech it has. It has a good sound system. As you can see, it has like up to 14 speakers. They're everywhere. Speakers in the back, things like that. But yeah, overall, the interior is great, but I do not like the color in here. So I would not even buy this car even if I had the option. Let's see. This thing is pretty cool. So the steering wheel here, it actually has a heated steering wheel. And I actually tried it yesterday, and it actually does heat. The steering wheel does get heated. So it's a pretty cool feature because I've actually never seen that on any car. Let's go ahead and start it up. I'll show you guys kind of the startup and things like that. I don't know if you can hear the exhaust. It's pretty loud outside. It sounds so good. But so as you can see, one of the cool things about this car, it has the gauge cluster right here. Big extra plugs on. But yeah, as you can see, it's got this digital dash. So there's a few options on here. Not too many, here's obviously your 0 to 60 performance and stuff like that. Let's see, what else do we got here? You got your engine oil life, your transmission fluid, transmission filter. Now on this, it says display design, so you can keep it like whatever kind of, there's a few display designs they have. It's still the same here, but it's like they have like a sport mode design, tour mode design, the track design, because this is a Z51 package. So another neat feature is it does have like cameras everywhere. As you can see, it has a front camera. It does have the back camera too, and what's cool is like as you're driving, instead of this actually being like the reflection in the rear view, it's actually a camera back there. So it's pretty neat. And then when you drop the top, which I'll show you guys here in a second, it's pretty cool. It'll become kind of normal. It does have all the AC buttons and stuff right here, as you guys can see. It does have heated seats. It even has like these little fan. It shows like a little fan option in the seat. I could feel the air blowing. I just don't know exactly where it's coming from. But other than that, like, it's pretty neat. Again, it has all the performance, like your G-force and stuff. It has a performance recorder as well. But yeah, it's overall, like, what I like though is it's pretty simple. Like, even though it's all new tech stuff, like everything's pretty simple, easy to get to. Nothing's really confusing here. They do have they do have a Z mode. So let me see if I can show you guys that. So the Z mode is basically like performance. So like right now, I think I'm in track mode. I'm in sport. And what's cool is if you notice, it'll give you like engine sound, brake feel, engine shift, steering, and stuff like that. And that's sport mode, so it'll kind of amp up the engine sound. And when you go to track mode, I think it just kind of opens up all the way. And if you hit Z mode, it's just like the track mode. Let's see. I got Z mode on now. The brake feel is a little different. And this thing, it stops like on a dime. I mean, this thing stops. I mean, it has amazing braking power if you're into all that. Again, that's why it has all these options. What else? Let's see. Oh, actually, it does have like the heads-up display. I don't know if you can't really see it too well. It's right there. It's not too clear. I have this cover on my phone. It doesn't work that well. But I mean, me and my son were driving around. We just kind of had the heater on with the top down because it's kind of chilly outside. But it felt super warm in here, and I like all the vent placements, things like that. You got your parking brake down here, which is what I have on right now. But yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It also has back here, if you stick your phone in here, it's a charger, wireless charger, and then as you can see, it has that 70th number there, little badge. And yeah, it's pretty neat. I'm gonna go ahead and let the top down just so you guys can see it. It is a hard top, but it's pretty cool. You just hold this button right here and you just hold it down. It'll let you know when it's doing it, and as it's doing it, see, it goes up. It's pretty neat. You can probably hear the exhaust a little more now. And bam, and then it'll let you know when it's done. So you see how it says secure now. So now it's secure. It's pretty neat, man. And then when you want it back on, you can get it back on. Now, let me give you all a little rev, just so you guys can kind of hear. This thing sounds awesome. Awesome supercar, man. So there goes the exhaust note for you guys. Let me close this now. And as you can see, now the top is going to come back down. Same thing, just pretty neat, just coming back. And then it'll come all the way down. Should roll this window up. Yeah, see, now once you hold it and it's done, it'll open all the windows up and be closed. But yeah, man, this thing is awesome. I've enjoyed driving it. I'm going to have it another few days. I might post some more videos about it, but overall, man, this was an awesome experience, and I do appreciate the dealership for letting me use this car. And you know, it's kind of a dream come true. You know, like it's just maybe a rental, but this kind of paves the way for me as far as like I know when I'm ready to be done with my C6. I definitely plan on getting the C8. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the C7, but this thing rides amazing. Again, when you're in the track modes, it's a little bit rough. You can feel it in the brakes, in the suspension. But, again, that's in track mode. But when you're in tour mode and everything else, it's such a smooth ride. It's just so different. You know, it's a mid-engine car. But it's just so cool, and it's an awesome experience. And I'm glad, you know, the dealership did this for me. And me, my son, my wife, we've had a good time in it so far. And we're just going to keep enjoying it while we got it. And then, you know, eventually I plan on getting me one as well. So, but yeah, guys, I hope you guys like this review. And I kind of give you an idea. I did do a C6 review of my car. So this will kind of give you an idea, like the big transition from the C6 to the C8. Hope you guys like it, man. And hopefully I can do some more car reviews soon. Thanks, guys.